What if I told you the deadliest warrior in the Navy? SEALs wasn't the guy with tattoos, a beard, and a 1,000-yard stare, but a woman who carried silence like a weapon, and steel in her veins? Her name was never on the headlines, but in the shadows of war, she was the whisper of death, and the echo of hope at 19. Alyssa Carter wasn't supposed to be anywhere near a battlefield. She was a farm girl from Wyoming, raised between endless wheat fields and cold mountain winds. But inside her chest beat a restless heart, one that refused to accept limits. When the US military finally opened special warfare programs to women, most thought it was symbolic, a political move. No woman, they said, could endure Hell Week, the infamous trial by fire that broke even the toughest men. Alyssa didn't care. She stepped onto the sandy beaches of Coronado, California, with 48 men and one mission, to prove them all wrong. By the second night, 20 men had quit. The surf torture, the endless push-ups in freezing water, the brutal log carries, all ate away at the human spirit. But Alyssa remained. Not because she was the strongest, not because she was the fastest, but because she refused to die with questions in her heart. Pain is temporary, she whispered to herself as instructors screamed into her ear. But regret lasts forever. By the end of training, only 7 survived. 6 men, and Alyssa Carter, the first woman to ever wear the Navy SEAL. Trident. Her first deployment was to the mountains of Afghanistan. The team didn't trust her at first. SEALs are a brotherhood forged in blood and bone. She was an outsider, a question mark. But questions fade quickly in combat. The night they raided a Taliban compound, Alyssa moved like water. Silent, fluid, precise. She neutralized a sentry with a chokehold before he could raise his weapon, then cleared a room with calm brutality. When the firefight broke out, bullets tearing the desert night apart, she didn't flinch. By dawn, the mission was done. 12 enemy fighters dead. No civilian casualties. Not a scratch on her team. The men looked at her differently after that. Not as the woman, but as one of them. War doesn't care about gender, bravery, or dreams. It takes. Always takes. On her third deployment, Alyssa's team walked into an ambush. A hidden IED ripped through the convoy, flames swallowing steel. Her closest teammate, Jack Bear Reynolds, was torn apart before her eyes. She carried his body 3 miles under fire, refusing to leave him behind. But the SEALs remembered. In hushed tones, instructors would tell new recruits, "Once, there was a woman who stood where you stand. She wasn't supposed to make it, but she did. And because of her, you can too." And somewhere, in the wild silence of Wyoming, Alyssa Carter, farmer's daughter, Navy SEAL, warrior of shadows, sat by a fire, scars on her body, steel still in her heart. Not a hero, not a myth, just a soldier who refused to quit.